Right, so good start. Welcome back to the fourth down focus. The more eagle-eyed amongst you will be able to see that I'm not with James today. I'm with two other people. Introduce yourself. We'll start with Max.
Hello, I am Max,
Good mate.
the draft expert here today, and I support the Cleveland Browns. Get in.
Right.
Right, I'm Kaden. If you watch the TikToks, just seen me before. I was on one of them about a week ago, so I'm just for extra today.
No one even watches the videos, mate. No one watches the TikToks. Right. I've got a bit of a plan. So if anyone sees me looking there, then. So my first question, just so that people can get to know you, is Max, how long have you watched the NFL for? And when did you become a
Uh,
Cleveland Browns fan? And
how did
why?
I become a Cleveland Browns fan?
Mm.
I became a Cleveland Browns fan because I got given a Brady Quinn jersey, which I actually found the other day, so I've still got it somewhere, and that were about 6 years ago. So since then, really.
And Jaden.
I started watching the NFL at the start of this season because I wanted something else to do, and I'm a Bengals fan because I found out that Max doesn't like the Bengals and I don't like Max, so I chose the Cincinnati Bengals.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So today is, of course, draft day. If this goes out on the correct day, it might not. So just ignore it if we're speaking about, yeah, you know what I mean. So first of all, I just want to get everyone's top prospects. No, actually, no. You know, we'll start with something different. So, has anyone got any draft traditions that they do every year? We'll start with you, Max, and then we'll just work our way around.
I don't think Caden's going to have any. He's never watched one before.
No, he just told me a great one, but I don't
Oh,
think he
did
can
he?
say it. I don't think he can say it right now.
I haven't really got any. I'll just watch it. It's normally on quite late in the UK, so I don't really do much. Have a few beers, maybe. That's about it.
Not fucking interesting shit.
Uh,
Kaden, don't say your other one, but we'll have a different one if you want to make one up right now.
I'll start this year. So what I'm gonna do is gonna just get a few beers in, and I'm gonna put a bet on who I think is going to be the second pick.
oh, I've got that as well.
And who are you betting on for the second pick?
Well, I've had a bit of a tip off Max. I'll say that, and I'm gonna go for
Sounds a bit
Drake.
dodgy, that. Yeah, you know what? It could happen. It could happen. For me, it's just, eat a bit of American food out of me. Lovely snack element from Aldi. And have some drinks, basically, because it's on pretty late, so something's got to keep me awake. Right, so first thing to go through today is the top prospects in all a few different positions, starting with quarterback. I'm just going to get your idea on who you think the best prospect in that position is. Whoever wants to go first.
Caden, you can go first on this one, mate.
All right.
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Go on, then.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I think we'll probably all agree on it, apart from Max, who's given us a bit of a strange head wobble.
Yeah, he has to be edgy, doesn't he? He has to have a different opinion because he's the
Yeah, of
draft.
course he does. It's all right. I
I
can
don't make
stick
the
it on
rules.
TikTok.
I don't make the rules. Drake May.
Why?
I've got him going third, which we'll get to.
So he's not the top fucking prospect, then, is he?
No, but that's yeah. Mock draft is where you think the other teams are going to take him. It's not. If I was the Chicago Bears, if I was Matt Eberflus, I would want Drake May as my number one quarterback for the
For what
franchise.
reason?
I think he's just better now than Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, definitely. Even though I think they're both going to get picked first.
Right, okay, fair enough. For me, I'm going to go with Caleb as well, just because he's Caleb Williams. So. Next, I've got running back. There probably won't be any picks in the first round, in my opinion. I assume you both agree with that. We'll start with you again, Max.
I think Blake Corum from Michigan. Every time I watch them, he looked ridiculous. But like you said, I don't think he's going to go at second, third round, maybe. I don't think anyone's in need of a running back as much to waste the first round pick on it like a Bijan Robinson or a Jahmyr Gibbs.
I do agree with you. Caden, onto you.
Yeah, I'm just going to agree with you both.
In fairness, I'm going to agree with him on that position. I don't think there's any better than him in this upcoming draft, and he is a national champion for a reason. So, Next up, I've got wide receiver. I think it's pretty obvious, I'll be honest.
Maserati Marv.
Yeah, I don't really think there's any competition. I mean, there'll be other wide receivers that go in the first round.
There's going to be a few.
There'll be quite a few, but none of them are even his sort of level. He could easily go top 5.
I've got 3 in the top
think
10.
Yeah, I think it's a good wide receiving class, but no, I just think he's the best of the lot.
Oh, he's definitely the best.
I assume you're agreeing with us again, kid.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, fair enough. So the next one, I'll be honest, I don't even know really. The best tackle in the upcoming draft.
I think the highest one I've got on my mock draft is Joel. I've got him going 7 to Tennessee. But there are a few good ones. Talise Fuaga, Fashanu, JC Latham. Yeah, but I think Joel's the best one by far.
I think we're both just going to agree with you because we've got the draft expert.
This is the most on the fence.
I'm not going to go against you on that because I've got you on to speak about the draft. So
I think JC Latham will get picked first.
Ooh. It's a bold call.
It'll go tonight, but I don't think he's going to go before or Fashanu.
We'll find out. We will find out. Defensive tackle next. It's another one where I'm just going to sit on the fence and agree with whatever Max says. So,
you've got Jazam Newton, who I've got going to Caden's Bengals, in the first round. There is also, God, what's his name from Texas?
Draft expert, by the way.
I forgot his name because I've left him out of the first round.
I know this one.
Sweat, but I think he's going to drop a bit. And there's also I can't believe I forgot his name, but yeah, there's a guy. That is actually who it is. Yeah. We've got a new draft expert.
Fair enough. And to be fair, yeah, I'm just going to agree with you. I'm not going to go against you because I'll just make myself look at it. And last but not least is cornerback.
I've got Quinyon Mitchell going first from the cornerbacks. I've got him going to Denver because I don't actually think they're going to take a quarterback in the first round. Maybe take like a Bo Nix in the second round, but I don't think they're going to take one in the first round.
I've seen quite a lot of drafts that have got them reaching and taking Bo Nix in their current position. But yeah, I can't see him going in the first round. I don't think he's good enough to go in the first round. And I think you can easily get him in the second round. You easily can, but you never know.
I think he'll fall.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me. You've always got one that's predicted to be in the first round and just completely falls. So it wouldn't shock me. I'm going to go with Kool-Aid McKinstry just because he's got the best name of the lot.
He does, to be fair.
The entire draft, he has got the best name. So Kool-Aid, you're going first, pal, if you're watching. Right, I was going to go through teams' biggest needs, but I'll be honest with you, outside of my own team, I don't really know. So,
enough.
Has anyone got Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft loaded up?
I've only got mine loaded up.
Right. I am on Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft.
Does it tell you the team's biggest needs, or does it just say who he's got?
I'm not reading all that, but I think it's just to have.
Right, we'll scrap that. We'll just go straight to Max's mock draft, and then Kaden can compare it to Jeremiah's. And to be fair, Max, if you've not got the same as Jeremiah, you'll probably get more because he is shit. So first off, first overall pick. Hold on. Max is on the clock. Ding, 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 ding.
Obviously, it's the 1 to 300 odds. Caleb Williams going to the Bears. He may as well have already signed the contract now before the draft starts. Second, I've got Jaden.
Whoa! Why are we just flying through it?
What can we possibly say about that?
We're comparing it to what Daniel Jeremiah's got.
Let me guess. Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Just a quick one. I just hope they don't spend the entire 10 minutes on the clock because they've had since the end of last season to know who they're going to pick. So what's the point in keeping me awake in Manchester for 10 minutes extra than I need to be awake? So pick him, get it over with, and then we'll crack on the rest of the draft. There should be. I've been twice.
I mean,
right.
I think since Justin Fields went to Pittsburgh, it's been in stone that he's
Yeah,
going.
yeah. No, 100%. Right, number 2.
Number 2, despite what my bet says tonight, I have got Jaden Daniels going to Washington.
So your top prospect is going 3rd.
This is just based off what I think other teams are going to do, mate. Like I said, if I was Eberflus, I'd want Drake May.
Who's
Franchise.
Jeremiah got going 2nd? I assume it's probably Daniels as well.
He's also got Jaden Daniels. Yeah.
Right, number 3. We're just gonna have to fire through them. So number 3.
Right. I've got Drake May to Washington, New England.
Yeah, you can't really change that bit, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also got Drake May going to the Patriots.
I'm going to assume he's also got Mark Harrison Jr. going 4th.
Yep.
And then at 5, I've got a trade. I've got Washington. I've said Washington again. Minnesota trading up with both their first round picks to the Chargers to get JJ McCarthy at number 5.
I just don't think he's that good.
I think
got JC Latham.
JC Latham, interesting. I just think the Vikings need a quarterback too much, and there is a chance that the Giants take him. So I think they've got to jump the Giants in order to get the QB and be sure, because there's a chance, there is a world where he doesn't fall to 11.
I was saying this earlier to you actually, Max. If Jim Harbaugh never said he's one of the best quarterbacks he's ever seen, he'd still be sat rooted in the 2nd round.
Yeah, probably. He did have a good pro day. He did have a good pro.
He had a good pro day and he's had a lot of hype around him, but I just think he's destined to fail. It's a big call, but I just think
pressure on him. He has got a lot of pressure on him after all this hype.
So I just think that's a man who's going to do fucking Mac Jones, and he's just going to be shit. So yeah,
very sick. I hope he's not as bad as Mac Jones. Very sick. To be fair, he's a Michigan guy, so fuck him. 6.
Oh, no need for that.
6. I've got Malik Neighbors going to the Giants.
Yeah.
Yep, he's agreed on that as well.
Fucking hell, none of this is coming in if Jeremiah's agreeing with it.
Out of LSU, though, just like the best quarterback to ever grace the sport.
Oh dear.
Tom Brady was from Michigan, mate.
Shut up.
Like I said before, I've got Joe Alt going to Tennessee at 7.
Are you just reading Jeremiah's?
This is my mock draft, mate. Oh, my phone's not even showing up because of the green screen, but this is my mock draft.
He has also
That
got.
could still be Jeremiah's, actually.
8, I've got Dallas Turner going to Atlanta. Is it the same again?
Yep.
I promise I did not read any other mock drafts before doing this.
I can't wait to edit a picture of your head onto Daniel Jeremiah on this.
At 9, I was thinking about a trade up, but I mean maybe a quarterback if a team wanted to reach, or because Chicago they have 4 picks in this draft and 2 of them in the top 10. But Rome Odunze has fallen to him, and then they do need a 3rd receiver to go with Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. So I've got Rome Odunze going at 9.
I'm going to butcher this name, but he's coming out of Penn State. He's an offensive tackle. Olumoyiwa.
Olu Fashanu.
Yeah,
Olu
Fashanu.
It's like your dad trying to order abroad, that, isn't it?
Apologies if he's watching. You've got a difficult name. I'm sorry.
I'm going to send it to him.
Right, and then at 10 to round off the top 10, I've got Brock Bowers going to the Jets.
Yeah.
He's got Rome Odunze.
This is brilliant.
This is what people.
Yeah, how much does that say it is? Oh, what's
Right,
right.
I've took a while through the top 10, so I feel like I should speed through.
I reckon go to the Bengals pick and then just scrap it because no one cares after that.
What about the Raiders, mate? Your team?
Oh shit, the Bengals before us?
No,
the Bengals are after.
This is what I said. Go to the Bengals.
Oh, do you mean stop at the Bengals?
Yeah.
Right, okay. 11, I've got obviously the Chargers that have traded down. They're getting Talise Fuaga tackle.
See, I've got on Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft at 11 is the Vikings taking JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, see, I've gone with a trade up, so I don't think he's going to fall. I think there's a chance the Giants take him because obviously Danny Dimes.
He's shit.
Is he that guy? I don't think he is. Quinyon Mitchell going at 12, like I said before. The Raiders, I've got taking Olu for Shanu.
Penix. It's going to be Penix, and you know it's going to be Penix. And I know Jeremiah said Penix.
Jeremiah said Penix.
So it's definitely actually not going to be Penix. I don't know why I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
14, I've got JC Latham going to the Saints. I think that's a good fit. They need a tackle.
Alex Moore's
Not much
buzzing.
more to it. What's DJ
sorry.
got?
Hello?
Kaden.
Hello? Yep.
Who's DJ got at 14?
Troy Fatanu.
Okay. I've got him a few shots down. I've got Cooper the Gene, the white corner, going at 15 to the Colts.
He's got
What a name.
Brock Bowers going to the Colts.
He's got who?
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers. I don't think he falls that far. But
He's coming to the Bengals.
and I've got Troy Fatanu going to Seattle at 16, so a few off.
He's got Darian Arnold.
Okay, I've got him next pick to go into Jacksonville.
He's got Mitchell.
Quinyon Mitchell. Okay. And then at 18, I've got Jazan Newton going to the Bengals, Caden's team. I think he's going to be a good fit on that D-line.
Jeremiah's gone for my pick of Byron Murphy.
Okay, well, same position, similar player. I think Johnny Newton's a bit better, but fair enough. Do you want me to just fire through the rest, or
just fire through it. We won't compare it. Just fire through
I've got Liatu Latu going to the Rams, Graham Barton to the Steelers, Amarius Mims to the Dolphins. Got Kool-Aid going to Philadelphia. Not the Vikings, the Chargers with the trade down, getting Brian Thomas Jr. Jackson Powers Johnson going to Dallas. Adonai Mitchell to the Bills with a trade up with Green Bay. Jared Verse going to the Buccaneers. Nate Wiggins to the Cardinals. Tyler Guyton going to Green Bay. Chop Robinson to Detroit, Troy Franklin to the Ravens, Ennis Rakestraw Jr. to the 49ers, and Lad McConkey to give Patrick Mahomes another weapon in Kansas City.
Such a good name.
It's a great name.
Right, so I put out a question on Twitter earlier, and as it always does, it didn't get many responses. But I'm gonna read out a couple of them, and I'll get your guys' opinions on it as well. I'll skip the bit that says it's draft day, Claxon. But so obviously, I put who's going first. We know that we all think Caleb. So that's not even worth really going through. Who will your team pick? We sort of touched on it, but
who do you think they're going to take? Penix?
Yeah, I think we'll take Penix. I don't know. His injury history is shocking, but he's got the arm.
I still think you're going to take him, just not first round. I think you'll take him tomorrow.
I think, but we're just like the absolute king of reaching. So it wouldn't shock me if we just reached once again. But I don't know. I quite like him because I just want a new quarterback. I don't want to watch Aiden O'Connell or Minshew Mania.
Minshew Mania, though?
As he was called last season by Max Crosby, a little ass boy. That's exactly what he's going to stay for the rest of this season. So you've obviously not got a pick in the first round, Max.
I wonder why.
Any idea? Any idea on the second?
Just give me a bit of a massage and try to figure it out.
I'm hoping we take a receiver, a bit of depth there, or a linebacker. There's a few on the board that I ain't got a single linebacker going in the first round, so a lot on the board in the second. It's not very deep though. Receivers, quite a deep class. There's quite a few players there that we could take. So either or.
Can we have a name? Mr. Draft Expert, please, can we have a name?
Xavier Worthy. He's the guy that broke the speed record. He beat Tyreek Hill or something. I seen the tweet about it at the combine. He's from Texas, receiver. I'd take him. He's due to fall around that far, so I'd take him. Xavier Worthy.
Kaden, who do you want and who do you think you'll get?
I wanted Brock Bowers, but we don't. As much as it'd be nice to have a tight end, I think Byron Murphy is actually going to go with. Well, yeah, why not? Byron Murphy's probably going to be our pick.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was Murphy.
Yeah, because if we could defend better, then we'd have been in the playoffs last year. So.
Plus, if the rumors about Trey Hendrickson are true, you're going to need someone more on that line.
Exactly.
He's like our only good defensive players.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'd understand it. So the next one is a bit of like a, I don't know how to describe it, just like a prediction. So that's exactly how to describe it. So who do you think will be the biggest bust next year? So who's getting picked this year and it's just going to be an absolute shitter and we'll end up getting traded?
It's a
I'll let
tough
one of you-
one. It's a tough one. I don't want to like shit on anyone before they've even made it to the NFL.
Just do
But
it. I'm not going to watch it, are they?
I do. Your idea about JJ McCarthy does make sense, especially if my mock draft is right and he goes in the top 5. That's a lot of pressure. I don't think he's going to live up to the hype, but I don't think he's going to be terrible. I think he's just if you don't live up to the hype, I guess that's technically a bust. But I'd have to go with JJ McCarthy, like you said.
Yeah, I think he's the obvious choice. You know, he's going from a projected second rounder to a projected top 5 pick. There's so much hype on someone who didn't really have much. I think he's only really there because he got the national championship and he's had all these comments in the good pro day. And he was, let's be honest, he was sort of carried by his running back at Michigan
And the O line.
and the O line. So when he goes into a bit of a shitter team than he was in, I think we could see problems arise straight away with JJ McCarthy.
To be fair, the Vikings, they've got a decent O line. They've got 2 solid tackles in place to keep his blind spots like clear, but there's only so much handing off to the running back you can do in the NFL. It's not the same. And if he's not got Blake Corum with him, is he just a fraud? We'll find out.
Kaden, what do you think? Biggest bust?
I can't think of any that are just going to be completely shit. But I don't think Jaden Daniels will do as well as people think he will, just because he won the Heisman.
It's a big call.
I agree.
I do like Daniels, but I almost think there's a little bit of, I don't know, like looking back at what they used to have in RG3 with them coming from the same college and everything. That I think that might be why they're so heavily linked with him. I agree with you. I think he could bust, but I do like him.
I think in a few years.
I think you could link it back to what we said about JJ McCarthy with the natty, obviously projecting his draft stock. You could say the same about Jane Daniels with a Heisman. Like there were a lot of mock drafts pitting Daniels to go to like the Raiders at 13, and he got up since winning the Heisman.
I remember seeing quite a few of them had us getting him in our current position, and now there's like almost no chance of that happening. So yeah, I do agree he could be a bust, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, high quarterbacks are always going to be Joe Burrow.
For fuck's sake. My last one, I'll be honest, I just sort of picked a name for this one. It's a surprise first round pick.
Who was yours again? Was yours Nate Wiggins?
Hold on, I'll have to have a look. Yeah, Nate Wiggins. I know nothing about him. I just read the name and went, that's a good name. I'll have him. So if he goes in the first round, I'm a fucking prophet.
It's like picking an horse at National. Surprise first round. I mean, I guess one of the linebackers, like the Peyton Wilson, maybe. I don't have any linebackers to go in the first round, but if any of them do, I'll be surprised by that. So I guess Peyton Wilson would be mine.
What do you think?
I can't think of one at all, to be honest.
Just pick mine.
No, I'm going to go for Graham Barton.
Just scroll down on the.
Yeah.
Right. There's a couple of ones. So James, who's usually on the podcast, he's a Giants fan. He's agreed with us on Caleb, obviously. He thinks that they're going to take either Drake May or Malik Neighbors. He agrees with me 100% on J.J. McCarthy. He said, but I wouldn't be so sure because he couldn't end up going to them. So
yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't have put that myself. And he's put Penix, but I don't think Penix would be a shock anymore.
I do. I'd be still baffled if he went to you or even Denver. Same with Bo Nix, actually. I think I'd have Bo Nix as mine if he was in the first round.
I saw his name. It caught my eye.
It is a good name.
He's a good player, but he's just first round.
No, does anyone need him?
Yeah. Us.
Yeah, do you think anything?
Yeah, I would at this point.
Don't be surprised when he gets drafted.
So one last sort of thing, sort of like recap. So who was your top 5, Max? I'm gonna
My top
tweet it
five.
later. I'm gonna put a
You
little
tweet
picture
it.
of you as Jeremiah. And
Oh
we're gonna see how
God.
many you get correct.
Right, my top five: Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Maserati Marvin, Harrison Jr., and a trade up. Vikings trading up for 5, JJ McCarthy. That's my top 5.
So I've got a really random question that we're just basically gonna have to search draft prospects right now and just pick a name. But I want to know your prediction for Mr. Irrelevant this year. See, because
Ooh.
Mr. Irrelevant a couple of years ago, or was it last year, ended up getting to the Super Bowl in Brock Purdy.
I know I'm supposed to be the draft expert, but I can't say my research goes further than the second round.
No, just search it now and pick a name. That's what I'm going to do.
I've got mine. Javier Worthy coming out of Texas.
Xavier Worth, he's going in the second round, mate.
Do I care?
Right, I'm on the 7th round now. Let's have a quick look. I was going to pick a random name.
Right.
Colin McKinstry.
Jesus Christ. I
You
do
know
hope
what
not.
Mr. Irrelevant is?
His name is giving him a career.
No, he's a good player.
I'm going for, just because of the college he's coming out of, Bo Richer from Air Force.
Air Force.
What,
Yeah.
like the shoe?
Yeah, I assume it means like the army, but you can have the shoe as well.
I'm in the 7th round here. Ooh. It's an interesting. There's a few names here that I actually have heard. Like Joe Milton, QB from Tennessee, I've heard of him. Jordan Travis. His draft stock has gone down a lot. I remember near the start of the year he was quite up high and he got injured, I think. I'm actually gonna go for Jordan Travis. Why not? He's gonna be the new Brock Purdy, last QB of the draft. He's gonna come in when someone gets injured and go to the playoffs.
Right, that's basically all I've got written down. I'll have a quick look at the rest of the thing. Oh, this one just says get people to like the episode.
Right.
So
I'm gonna do promo. Subscribe, like. If any of these clips go on TikTok, repost them, share them, follow the Twitter, follow the Instagram. 4th Down Focus. Cheers.
this one, that's going to get clipped and used as the intro. So, a quick question to you both: will you be back on at any point?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Post draft?
Oh, definitely. It's got we've got to do something during the off season until the season starts.
It's really quite hard to think of something to do. I can't lie.
It is maybe like predictions.
I was just looking at NFL draft quizzes, but we haven't got enough time. We've only got 6 minutes left on the Zoom call.
Right.
So
we'll revisit that.
Yeah, we'll chip
come
one of
back to
them.
that one.
Just in fact, another quick one with me flag. Next year we're hoping to do. So we actually all live together. So don't ask why we're doing it on Zoom. But next year we're hoping to do a few live streams of Red Zone, and then not the Super Bowl because we'll probably be out somewhere. But a couple of the divisional games and shit. So if anyone who's actually watching, if anyone's made it this far, then fair fuck.
Hello.
If anyone's currently watching and wants to see that, then let us know and we'll get it sorted. And we'll get James on as well when he's up in Salford, as he currently is, but he couldn't do it right now. So thank you for watching, everyone. Enjoyed doing it. I hope you boys have enjoyed doing it too.
Enjoy the draft. Enjoy the draft, everyone.
Enjoy the draft. And one more time. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Right, bye everyone. Enjoy the draft, and we'll see you at some point next week for a recap.